From the CISO series, it's Cybersecurity Headlines.
These are the cybersecurity headlines for Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. I'm Lauren Verno. Ransomware payments pass $4.5 billion. Ransomware payments reported to the U.S. Treasury's Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or FinCEN, have now topped $4.5 billion, with 2023 standing out as the most expensive year on record. More than $2.1 billion was paid between 2022 and 2024, including $1.1 billion in 2023 alone. Akira accounted for the most reported incidents, but Black Cat took in the biggest haul with nearly $400 million in payments. Financial services, manufacturing, and healthcare remained the hardest hit sectors, and most ransom demands, they did stay under $250,000. Cybercrime networks orchestrate real-world violence. This is one of those stories where I triple-checked my sources. Europol's Operation Grim has arrested nearly 200 people, including minors, over the past 6 months for involvement in contract killings and other violent crimes orchestrated online. The operation targets, quote, violence as a service networks that grooms teens to commit attacks. Cases include 2 attempted murder plots and a triple shooting that killed 3 people in the Netherlands earlier this year. Investigators say the activity is tied to cybercrime groups like The Calm, who are more commonly known for their SIM swapping and extortion scams. 3 arrested over possessing hacking tools. Polish police arrested 3 Ukrainian nationals after finding them with hacking and surveillance equipment like Flipper Zero devices, laptops, portable hard drives, SIM cards, and signal detectors. Now, authorities say the men could not explain why they were carrying the tools and allege the equipment could have been used to target critical IT systems in Poland. Now, police also emphasize that the charges stem from the potential for misuse of the tools, not confirmed damage or breaches. The individuals now face charges of fraud, computer fraud, and possession of devices intended for criminal activity. Russian crackdown on malware scam. Russian police say they've taken down a crew that stole more than 200 million rubles. That's about $2.6 million, using malware built on NFC Gate, an open source tool now popular among financial cybercriminals. According to the Interior Ministry, the group tricked victims into installing fake banking apps, then harvested card data by having them tap their cards to their phones, letting attackers drain ATMs nationwide without the cardholder present. Russian security firm F6 estimates at least 1.6 billion rubles, about $18 million, has been stolen using this specific scheme. Huge thanks to today's episode sponsor, Adaptive Security. This episode is brought to you by Adaptive Security, the first cybersecurity company backed by OpenAI. Attackers don't need malware anymore, they need trust. Tip: set a simple passphrase for high-risk actions, like wire requests or urgent account recovery, especially within finance teams and families. If the caller can't answer it, pause and verify. Adaptive runs deepfake and vishing simulations so employees practice this before it's real. To learn more, head to adaptivesecurity.com. That's ADAPTIVE security.com. Marquee software breach hits 780,000 customers. Texas-based fintech provider Marquee Software Solutions, which works with over 700 banks and credit unions across the U.S., said they were hacked due to an exploited Sonic firewall vulnerability. Now, at least 74 banks and credit unions were impacted, with typical PII being stolen. Though there were some comments about how this attack could have been avoided in the first place, as the list of remediation efforts from the company included patching firewall devices, changing passwords, and adding VPN lockout rules. UK warns AI models may never be secure. Well, duh. The UK's National Cybersecurity Centre warned that large language models like ChatGPT have a fundamental flaw that could let attackers hijack them, known as prompt injection. You all know that. The issue arises because LLMs treat all input as instructions, making it impossible to fully separate safe data from commands. Researchers have shown this can be exploited in development tools, browser agents, and other AI integrations. While companies like OpenAI and Anthropic are trying fixes, the NCSC says these vulnerabilities may never be completely solved. Clayrat spyware evolves. A new version of the Clayrat Android spyware is out, and it's a big leap from the strain first spotted in October. According to Zimperium, the malware now abuses accessibility services to log pins and passwords, record the entire screen, spoof app overlays, and even block users from deleting it, giving attackers near total control of infected devices. Researchers have already found more than 700 malicious APKs tied to the campaign, spread through phishing sites and lookalike apps impersonating services like YouTube and regional taxi tools. Meta lets EU users share less data. The European Commission approved Meta's plan to give Instagram and Facebook users in the EU the choice to share less personal data and see fewer personalized ads starting in January. The move follows a €200 million fine earlier this year for violating the Digital Markets Act. Meta says the changes make the privacy option more transparent through updated wording and design. This is the first time the company has offered users a choice over how much data they share. Are you subscribed to the CISO series on YouTube? We're trying to reach 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year, so we'd love it if you could check out what our channel is all about. We've got daily shorts about the news of the week, original interviews, our Department of No live stream, demos, and more. Be sure to find the CISO series on YouTube and check out what we're all about. And if you have some thoughts on the news from today or about the show in general, be sure to reach out to us at feedback@cisoseries.com. We'd love to hear from you. I'm Lauren Verno, reporting for the CISO series.
Cybersecurity headlines are available every weekday. Head to cisoseries.com for the full stories behind the headlines.